Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. It's Frugalistablog here, and I am going to just do a get ready with me, with you, of new makeup products. I know they're thrown at us every week, and us YouTubers do not help the cause. But when I go into Walgreens to pick up my photo order of my gifts for my in-laws, and then I see a new display of Revlon, what's a girl to do? Yeah, so I do have some new launches and just new to me products. Maybe these were from some purchases that I didn't really feature in a haul, so they've been laying around and I'm like, oh, I should, you know, share these with you and see if I like them. Okay, so my skin is prepped with just sunscreen. We're gonna get it out of my way. And do we like the clip? It's kind of cute. And then maybe then I don't. So I have two foundations for you. One is a new launch, one is relatively new, I think this year. Revlon does have some new products out. Their Candid Foundation came out last year, or the early part of this year. I can't even keep track anymore. It's their anti-pollution foundation. This one is now a glow formula. I should look to see. The one I have, I like this foundation and its original formula. The shade I have is too light, and I'm fearing that the shade I got this time, again, is too light. So a glow formula, great, we like that, especially us dry gals. I got shade 130. Also, there's a couple prismatic bronzers. I want to say there's this shade in Sun-Kissed Beam, and then there's, anyway, so lipstick, bronzer, and foundation are the, and then the other foundation I got is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. You guys, there were a few of you who've raved about this. I originally got their formula. Doesn't it come with the big concealer applicator? And I want to say it's Conceal and Define or Conceal and something. As medium to full coverage, I got shade F5. That is F as in Frank. Okay, so let's give these a shot. We'll do this kind of just casual, just, you know, this is not a science experiment. We don't need our controlled group, and hold on to your hats, people. Some people get a little bit like, oh, you should have done it this way. You should have done it this way. And I'm like, I'm just putting on makeup, okay? Clearly too light. This looks like when I buy sunscreen that's got like the white cast to it. So this one's the Revlon. Dang it. I'm so bummed. I don't know what's with Revlon and why it runs so light. I think that if this was the right shade and I was having a really good skin day, this would be an excellent summer foundation that is like, oh, look at me. I look great. I'm just glowing. Yeah, I mean, it kind of, you know, it sort of blurs. It's doing a little bit of enhancing. It's not covering anything really. My skin is definitely looking like my skin. It says light buildable coverage, so that is definitely a true claim. It has prickly pear oil, anti-pollution ingredients, antioxidants that helps block blue lights. It does not have any SPF. If it does have some titanium dioxide, it has not got enough to qualify as a sunscreen. So this is, oh, by the way, this is only 0.75 ounces. I want to say this was 14, 11. I honestly don't know how much this is because I bought several things that day and there was no price. It's $45. Joke's on me, Revlon. Okay, so this one's going to be a lot different because it says medium to full coverage. And the shade already is a lot. F5. So I've been F4 an F3, and I think I bought, or C3 or whatever, I've been a 3 in Makeup Revolution before, and it was too light, and even the 4 was like too light. So that's why I just decided to go ahead and buy the 5, because I'm like, might as well. Yeah, so we've got definitely a different experience here. Full coverage. Ooh, sorry, honey, with your light coverage. Coverage. What was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say. Oh, and this you get, it's a glass bottle with a pump, and you only get points up. Oh, trickery. You get less product in here than in here. Ooh, you like it. Okay, I like it. Good job. See, I don't even know if I still have this receipt to exchange, so we'll see. All right, now I do have a little bit of Makeup Revolution. No, is this No, this is Makeup Revolution powder, light pink loose setting powder. This is talc free. I think I've shared this with you in the past. It is pleasant. Oh, I shouldn't get into that yet. I'm going to get into, so Kaja, finally looked up how to say it. And it is a brightening product to be used before, or maybe on its own, but before concealer. And I don't think it's worth it. I love Kaja, and I love their Don't Settle concealer. I just don't know if this is really doing enough kind of, you know, it's got like a peach undertone, so it can help color balance, kind of do some color correcting for you before concealer, which is nice because then using less concealer and, you know, a concentrated concealer, that way you're not getting a ton of product to crepe and, you know, ball or anything like that. But I don't know if it's like enough, you know? And in that case, because the reason I'm getting to that is JCat Beauty sent me their Aquasurance concealer, their Staysurance concealer. It's Aquasurance is their press powder, which I love, and the Staysurance concealer. I feel like I've either used this in an IG video or recently on one of my YouTube videos, and I'm having like amnesia. So this is the shade Banana. It's a little, oh wait, no, never mind. Hot dog. Okay. So this is the shade Buff. I'm gonna just kind of, this stuff is waterproof. It is full coverage. It lasts for, you know, a week. But please wash your face after about 16 hours tops, just because. Yeah, it's beautiful. It really is. And yeah, so comes in all kinds of shades. So I love that, super cheap. And not cheap, but I'm kind of loving is this Hello Fab Bendy Concealer. I used this in my hydration video, and it's good. This is shade 2. First Aid Beauty and I don't have, we're not like friends all the time. Sometimes they have some products that don't work for my skin, but there's some good stuff there, folks. So let's do a little concealer showdown and see which one. The Bendy Concealer has more claims to hydration, and the, of course, JCat Beauty has more claims to like staying power and coverage. This one I do remember was picked either last year or the year before in like a Refinery 29, or it was like an editorial sort of best of concealer, like concealers that you should be using. Moving on, JCat Beauty, again, you guys, they sent me PR. I'm so excited. So some of this stuff is PR. I should have said that at the beginning. Sorry. JCat Beauty. This is all about that base. It's a nude shadow primer, kind of one of those one shades. It doesn't really matter because it's just gonna blend, and depending, and you know, you can use it no matter what shade you are. They have a glitter shadow base, and then now they have this shadow base. It's again, very affordable. It's a really lovely shade. It's a great product. It has not, I wore it all Thanksgiving weekend. No irritation, because sometimes you guys, you tell me all the time about the eye primers that you use, and I know I have mine that I can't use that are irritating for whatever reason. It's just a strange occurrence. They're not bad. They're just individually, whatever that, you know, selection of ingredients is in there, it doesn't agree with your eyeballs, and I get that too. So this one for me is good. Now they came up with these new palettes, and I did the Dia and Noche. These are from JCat Beauty. They are called Tri-Element palettes. They have matte, metallic, well, let me explain. No, shoot, where's, I'm not saying, it's like glitter and metallic, but I think I'm saying it wrong. It's like molten. But so these are like the duochrome, and oh god, and this molten part, this glitter for, oh geez, I think these palettes are $7 or something. So they're good. They're really, really good. So, and then this is the Dia, which is the Day palette, and it's so pretty, right? And it's got the mattes, metallics, some glittery ones. Yes. Now, I have an IGTV video for that on Instagram, if you want to check that out. I am today going to use the new Alterego Aurora palette. They just launched this December 3rd. They sent this to me for PR. It's beautiful. So yes, it has some reds in it and purples, and I know, and bright yellow. Don't freak out, okay? Okay. Right here, this shade selection, gorgeous. And then even like, I just think these are so beautiful. So I'm gonna do something fun so you can see this and not be scared. This is $16, and I have a discount code, so you can get a few dollars off if you buy it, and it's a ton of fun. I like all their palettes, I really do. So I am going to powder, let me just do a little bit of powder on my lid. So here is, this is called Sunburst, and this is called Sol, as in S-O-L, like the sun. And then Flare, that's really pretty. Okay, so I am going to take Sol, and I'm gonna put it right here. Shade here is called Star, and it's such a pretty soft peach, and I'm gonna just, this might be kind of a shade that just kind of mixes with, you know, plays nicely with others on the playground. Oh my gosh, I love how like, it's like a creamsicle. So now I'm gonna go into this shade here, Twilight. It's just a nice Cabernet, and we're gonna go over that yellow. This is like just the Aurora morning sun flare, and I'm putting it under this right here. I think my one kind of input for this palette is if they had a deep brown. They had either a black or a really deep, deep brown, like a chestnut, that would be perfect. Noche palette from Takeout Beauty has a really pretty brown, so we're going to use that. I think that helps to just give it some depth. Back to Aurora. This shade here, Dawn, is just calling my name. I need to see it. And it's very interesting. It's got like a duochrome thing going on. Yep. So here is the Revlon Skin Lights. Really cool. It looks like a gorgeous sand dune in a desert, right? Feels just kind of like a powder. It's got, that's the shade. I mean, let's try a few different. I feel like it's kind of daring to launch bronzer in December. But it's sort of this subtle, like, I see you, Revlon. You're just kind of, you want us to keep the skin warm. It's very subtle. I like it. Can you tell? Yeah. Yeah. Pacifica has a new mascara called Highest Lash. This is called Chronic Volume Mascara. It has hemp fibers, hemp oil, and a twisted vegan brush. So it's got this very spirally brush. I have used it once a week ago, and then I do that thing where I like to open my mascara. I like to make sure it kind of not dries, like I'm not gonna just like leave it open, but I like a mascara that's a week old. Yeah. Uh-oh, did I get some up there? No. Okay, so I think that this is a good mascara. I don't know though. Clearly, it's got a lot of good benefits because of the ingredients. Cruelty-free, made in the USA, and all that good stuff. It's more on the subtle side, so I like it. It's not, one thing I'm really excited to try is the new Revlon lipsticks. These are matte, and this is called Crushed Rubies. Ooh, it's got a little more red in there than I thought. Is that going to compete with my eyes? And this one is called Wild Thoughts. Ooh. I think I'm going to go with that right now. I'm going to kind of... So Kaja had this 2-in-1 liner and lip on sale at Sephora. It's like cheap. So I'm going to give a little... Which shade was this one? Why do you do this to me? Oh. Sand Dunes. I'm going to try the Revlon in the Wild Thoughts. Ooh. And I almost... Oh, we'll see. This feels really good. Revlon matte lipsticks are very nice. They came out with some a year ago, 2 years ago, and oh my god. Dupes for Pat McGrath. Okay, check out the eyeshadow. only thing I'm not great with is the new Revlon foundation, and nothing against it. It's light coverage. I got the wrong shade, so clearly not the best way for me to review it, but congrats Alterego on Aurora, congrats JCat Beauty on your launches, and yeah. So, oh, and I like the Revlon lipstick, right? That's good. And that bronzer, ooh, that's so pretty. Yeah, so, I mean, honestly, I think we always think of a red lip, and I just think that, you know, mix it up for holiday, like just do something fun and dramatic, and if you balance it, if you proportion it, if you blend it, it's gonna look good. Yeah. All right. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And just, we're gonna make 2020 so amazing. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we are, but alrighty, I will list all the products below. Definitely check out if I have any discount codes, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.